Welcome back to The Late Debate. I'm James McPherson with Liz Storer and Caleb Bond. Well, just a few weeks ago, the Treasurer Jim Chalmers announced that King Charles would not feature on the $5 note. With the death of Queen Elizabeth, she would be replaced not by the King, but rather by an Indigenous piece of artwork, or a tribute at least to Indigenous culture. The Treasurer said that this was a decision of the RBA in consultation with the government. Well, liar, liar, pants on fire. A Freedom of Information request has shown that the RBA contacted the Treasurer saying, look, we've got a decision to make, but any decision, Liz, to not feature King Charles, that's a significant decision and one that we ought not make.
Balls in your court,
here
Treasurer.
Are your options. What would you like? And it turns out the Treasurer said, we'd actually like the Indigenous artwork rather than the King. It wasn't really an RBA decision. Jim Chalmers made the decision.
Yeah, and that's why it's so great that he's been called out now. We said at the time, here he was congratulating the RBA on this great decision, and the RBA were like, oh, it was made in we consulted with you guys. And I think even then it was tongue-in-cheek, like, dude, stop congratulating us. You made this decision. But I think it's pretty interesting what they've done here. Again, it's because we know that we have Indigenous people on several notes already, okay, but we only have one monarch. So this is enormously significant. We've never not had our monarch on one of our notes, coins, etc. and so on. This is a massive step that, once again, this is our government. They are anti-Commonwealth. They are anti our constitutional monarchy. They want to undo what I think, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This has been a brilliant system. We've benefited off greatly. As you said, Caleb, doesn't even cost us any money. And I think that what the Australian people need to understand is this is your government, and they are pushing for what I see as more power, because if you get rid of our constitutional monarchy, you are getting rid of one of the checks and balances that we enjoy and is very rarely employed, as we know throughout history. Why would you want to give politicians, especially the flogs that we've got, why would you want to give them more power?
I know why politicians want to give politicians more power.
There's no doubt
and
there.
I suppose if you want to make a republic an inevitability, as Hugh Jackman tells us, we'll just sort of erase them from existence in all places. The thing I'm most upset about here, though, is that I'm actually starting to feel sorry for the RBA. That's not something I want to be feeling right now. After everything the RBA has done in terms of monetary policy, we find out that, lo and behold, perhaps the coalition was right last week when they were talking about the independence of the RBA and government interference. But the real question is, if Chalmers made this decision, and he knew he made this decision, why did he not want to own it?
Here's a little clip from Jim Chalmers when he announced that the $5 note would be changed. Have a look at what he said.
Well, it's an important opportunity to recognise on the $5 note more of our Indigenous heritage and history and culture going back tens of thousands of years. And, it's no secret that I would like to see Australia become a republic.
Now it's really no secret.
No secret. No secret at all.